What's up, guys? This is a miniature take 2 of episode 9. Not gonna do fancy intro or anything like that. It's episode 9 of our Pokemon Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke. Last episode we caught a couple of Pokemon like our Electabuzz, and it also died in the exact same episode it did because, crits love me. I did some training off screen to train up, and I got to level 29 with my Gastrodon, and then I used a Ricane we got to Volvid. Not gonna go over the team again after I just did this, and I just found out that its ability that we got is freaking Drought. Which means I quite literally have to fight Pokemon with a Drought mod. And Sun is permanent this gen, so if I go against Fire types, I have to rely on my Ground Stab. Which is not the worst thing, but now I have face Pokemon that can potentially have grass moves such as Solar Beam and such, which is stupid. It's not a good day for us today, folks, man. It's just not going to be a good way. Oh, look, it's dawn. Hi, Thrill. How's your Pokedex coming along? Me? I'm somewhere between fantastic and hopeless. But isn't it about me? I got something nice for you. It doesn't really matter which hand you go. It's Versus Seeker. Versus Seeker was actually really cool. This was one of the only times in the game where you could literally re-battle trainers, make money, and also grind your Pokemon, which I think was really, really cool. I might have to use this method. I don't know. It just depends. Using that Versus Seeker, you can find trainers who want to rematch with you. Okay, Thrill, so you have what you told you used to that you deserve to control your hardware, blah, blah, blah. We have a dowsing machine. Cool. Even though this dowsing machine because I'm gonna skip your text, honestly. I'm just too much of a bad mood right now. Oh, man, dude. That was so rough. Like, that was quite literally, a Shady Penguin would say, a dagger, bro. Like, yes! Yes! To a fossil! Fossil! We just got a fossil! Okay, I just got hyped again. Okay, we're going straight to the lab. We're going straight to the lab. Oh my god, I just now got all of a sudden really excited. If this can be a good Pokemon, this will take me away from the fact that we have Drought. But it needs to be a good Pokemon. I swear to God, if I keep getting more bad Pokemon, I swear, if somehow, in some way, this is Bastiodon coming back from the dead to haunt me, I'm going to literally eat a shoe. I don't care what shoe, it will be a shoe. Please, I just want something decent. I don't care if it's a legendary. If you want to give me a legendary, it's fine. Just give me a good Pokemon. That's all I really want, is a good Pokemon, man. Again, if it is something that we already do have, it will be a dupes or encounter on the route that we are just on. Above Orbird, okay? So please. Please. Roserade! I'll take it! I'll take it! Gladly take a Roserade. That's a great Pokemon. Granted, yes, it's another grass type Pokemon. And since it's a stone Evo, it does not learn any good moves. I understand that. But also, we're gonna have to name this my boy Rose. This is quite literally his boy. So fun fact, my friend Roserade got 2, aka Rose. This was his old channel mascot. Well, not his channel mascot, but this was like his Pokemon mascot for the longest time. And then eventually made it to Kenny. He still uses Roserade as like that secondary mascot, aka like himself type of mascot. But like in terms of Pokemon, it's Kenny. So I have to name this after my good pal Rose. All right, please have a good ability. If anything, Platnium. Okay, it's not something that's terrible. Do I want to use this Pokemon? It gives us a poison type, which we already have enough stuff for grass as is right now, so I might be wanting to save Roserade here. Just because I'd rather keep that in the back, and plus if I can get some good TMs later on, and Roserade can learn them, I'd rather want to save them. That's also one of the shiny stone Pokemon that we would need to get in this game too, so it's really good to get that done away. Get that out of the way too. So I think we'll store Rose for now. We'll store him for now. By the way, a fun fact about my friend Rose. So I was doing a black 2 randomizer for the first time. Because at first I was trying to play black or white, and it wasn't working for some reason. And eventually I knew how to do it, so I can give you guys that randomizer as well in the future. But I was playing black 2 as a randomizer, and I was doing the last rival battle that you do in the game before the Elite Four. And like I said, my friend Rose, his mascot Pokemon that he uses for his channel and Pokemon in general is Kenny, aka Frozen Heat. I kid you not, he got a Rotom Heat out of all of the Pokemon he could have had, being that it only was a Rotom, but out of the 1 in like 5. Wait. Wash, Heat. Yeah, out of the 1 to 5 chances, or I guess technically 6 if you count base Rotom, of the 1 to 6 chances of it being Rotom Heat as well, factor that in as well, that's just insane to me. According to one theory, Mount Coronet is where the Sinnoh Legion began. In a newly created world, a world where only time flowed and space expanded, there should have been no strife. But what became of that world? Because the human spirit is weak and incomplete, strife has spread. This world is being ruled by it. I find this state of affairs to be deplorable. You know, you could have just asked me to move, bro. I could have done that for you. Choice specs, okay. We'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. That's what happens when you check the rocks, guys. Check your rocks. But more importantly, I also just remembered when we get to Harpum City, we get a static encounter that we cannot fail. And my god, I swear, if we get a bad Pokemon from the static. So far, in terms of static Pokemon, we got a Parasect, a Roserade, and a Kingdra. We're 2 for 3 on statics. Alright, we're 2 to 3 on okay. We're 2 to 3 on static Pokemon. So we're looking pretty okay on the track record with static models. Okay, can we stop with the Sand Attack, Leafeon? Leafeon, I think you're cool, man. I think you're an underrated evolution based on your design and just how cool you are. You're one of my main choices to run and unite with. Let's not cause a scene here with the Sand Attacks. And plus, I have potions, you do not. Okay, can you stop spamming Sand Attack, you little... Dude, stop. Like, legit, stop. Come on, Central. Get that sand out of your eyes. Usually land one bite. There you go, that's my goat. Even though you're a turtle. Mega Drain. Yep, okay, no. And thank God it was your only Pokemon, otherwise I was forced to swap out. We're actually getting pretty close on a couple evolutions right here, which is going to be really, really good here for us. I might evolve Bronzor off screen or something like that. I don't know yet. It kind of just depends. Also, if anyone's curious why this is a pseudo take 2 on the recording, I was getting ready to record, and I usually have a YouTube video playing. I just have it completely muted off sound. I muted the sound on it because obviously there's 2 ways you mute the sound. There's one on the actual bar where you can drag around and stuff like that. And there's like the pause, fast, like next video, skip video, like backwards video type thing. I didn't mute that mic right there. I mute because there's like when you're on the tab, there's a microphone speaker thing that pops off with sound, and you click on that and it mutes the entire screen that you're on / video. And I clicked on it. Yet for some reason it didn't register, and then it started playing the video. And I know I did not want John to send a copyright strike on me. I didn't want him thinking I was trying to use footage from his video inside another video of mine. So I had to restart the episode for that reason. And plus, it wasn't even supposed to be a thing in the video itself. So I don't even know how that happened. Luckily, it happened at the very beginning of the episode and not during, like, the actual episode itself, so thank God for that. And luckily, the only thing you got to see was me live the pain of seeing Drought on my freaking Gastrodon. Oh, dude, of all the abilities, of all the abilities, it had to be Drought. It had to be Drought specifically. If it wasn't for Drought, as long as it wasn't like Truant or Defeat, or no, I guess it can't be Defeat, that's right. As long as it wasn't Truant, I would have just taken it. Hell, if it was Huge Power, I would make Huge Power work. I would be that desperate. I would make Huge Power work. Oh, it's just sad, man. Also, I think this might be the last video I record today. As you can see down below, I'm actually recording this on the 6th, which is the Thursday of November, breaking the fourth wall. And obviously the last episode was the one where we talked about Spirit Tomb, whether I should just randomize a Pokemon, PK Hex that Pokemon in so we got it. Or I just go ahead and just get a secondary encounter on the route where the well is at. So I'm gonna actually take a little break from the game. So also I can finish up another randomizer that I am doing in my own free time. I can get that done and over with. So I don't try to drag on that. Okay, Kingdra just became a lot more viable now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I love Gastrodon, but I'm not gonna lie to you. The temptation now to use Kingdra just got there. It just got there now because of that. Alright, first encounter for this route's gonna be... Yes! My son! And he has Sandstream! Yes! My son! Yes! Oh, I should have waited till you were asleep. But it's okay, you're gonna stay in the ball because you're a good boy. No, come on! Stop that! Alright. I'm gonna go for one Smog while he falls asleep. Please, please game. Please game. Please. Please, 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 please let me get my mascot. Please let me get my mascot. Okay, so he burned the initial turn to sleep, so he has a chance to wake up. No, yeah, no, yeah. Okay, I missed my Smog anyways, it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Let's try a repeat ball, because obviously it only works better on repeat Pokemon, but it technically does have a catch rate of like a normal Pokeball outside of it. He woke up. Ha, Kenai! Oh my god, please, please game. Please, please, I am begging you. See, he's giving me a helping hand. He's giving me a helping hand. He wants to give out a helping hand. Please, game. Please let me have my mascot. Please, please, please. I'm not gonna lie, I would almost be tempted enough to use the Master Ball to catch up. I'm not even shitting you guys. You guys don't know, Jolteon means the world to me. And I think, you know what? That'll make a cool question of the day. What is a Pokemon that you consider to be your mascot, and how does it become your mascot? Like, what did it do to have that much of a significant place in your heart to where it matters to you? For me, I don't know why, when it comes to the static Eevee, which we'll talk about here in a second, with the Heart Home City, I always went with Jolteon. And the reason why I probably went with Jolteon all the time was because of Heart... Sorry! Probably should not have gone that loud for you guys. Yes! This is my boy! And I'm sorry to all my subs, but of course if I get my mascot, I have to name it after him. It's only fair, guys. I think you guys know that. But yeah, for me, when it came to XD Gale Darkness, whenever I played the game, for like around 75% of the time, or at least about 80% of the time, I always picked a Jolteon. I think first off, electric types are very rare in that game to get. I mean, there was a good chunk of them, like a decent size of them. But there wasn't like game-breaking one, like stuff like that. Alright. Try to sneak past this guy. Okay, we do. Oh god, almost went to him. We'll go back and battle those two trainers in a second. I want to get our static encounter because that's going to be our very last encounter we're going to get in the game. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, this is not really that important to check, so I'm just gonna ignore her text right there. Oh my god, dude. We got my mascot! Ah. Can I actually go to the next route? Okay, no, I can't. I was kind of low-key hoping maybe they could have let me sneak by, you know? Be a homie, you know? Alright. Deep sea scale, so we can that. Ooh! I'm gonna actually make a note real quick. The elixir. I'm gonna make a note here, just be case when we need to get ready to go to the Elite Four champion. Be nice to know that there's some mark share we can buy. Just saying. Oh my god, though, dude, we got my mascot. I just pray. I will take neutral nature. I will take a neutral nature. Just please, please don't hurt my boy. That's all I'm asking. He's also going straight onto the team. But before we do, we have to see what the static is. Okay, please. Please a good nature. Please a good nature. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take Hardy. I will take Hardy. I will take it. I will take it. So we're gonna go to static first. The only way I would not put Jolteon on this team if we get a really, actually, if we actually get a Heatran, I might be willing to replace that for one of our fire types. All right, we're not gonna see what the EV is, and it's a. Bro, how many more crappy Pokemon do I need to keep getting, man? Ariados? I'm not naming this after anyone. Like I said, you guys need to be after decent Pokemon or cool Pokemon. We'll name this one Charlotte. No, we're gonna spell Charlotte like that. I know that might trigger some people, but I'm sorry, this is what I'm gonna name it. Oh, it's Calm Nature. Great. God, honestly, I'm tempted to get rid of this Pokemon, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm tempted to get rid of the Paras because I think having certain quad weaknesses are very annoying to deal with. And the thing is, you got a bug type that has two of them. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to unfortunately go ahead and say Arribade to this guy, which means we are forfeiting another Pokemon. I am hereby forfeiting Paris. Sorry, zombie. I didn't mean to make you feel that way, man. But we got my boy! We got my boy! He's here! Ah! I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. Like, words cannot describe that, man. That made the whole madness, the whole trial and, like, pain of fire I had to go through. It made it so worth it to get Jolteon, man. It literally was it's like what I needed. Like, this saves the run for me until we lose it. Which, let's be honest, guys, I have to be a realist. Whenever you try to use your mascot, it's gonna get lost. But it's also gonna suck is that Jolteon's not gonna have another electric type move until I believe around 34 to 36, maybe 37. Because that's when it's gonna learn Discharge. And that's gonna be its only electric move it learns by level up. Well, outside of Thunderfang, of course. But that's the only electric move it's gonna get by level up. So, yeah. Alright, there's two trainers we can take on here. Oh my god, I'm so excited, man! Alright. I could take on this Skipper. I probably can. But just in case, we're gonna go switch into our boy Macargo. I won't lie, our ground weakness is terrible. It is garbage. But you know what? When it rains, it pours. And sometimes, you just gotta let it pour. And look at that, Jolteon already getting his first KO in the game. Let's go. Let's go. Oh god, this trash Pokemon. That's for you, Shadow. If you guys don't know who I mean my Shadow, it's my friend Shadow. He loves Flareon. He thinks Flareon's the best evolution in the game. And he's a part of many of like 5 people that would say that. Listen, it's not like I think Flareon has had his designs in the games look really cool in some games here and there. But I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think Flareon is by far the worst evolution. Yeah. I like Umbreon more than this guy. I definitely think Umbreon is like right there next to him. Don't get me wrong. But I just don't like Flareon. I think it's a pretty bad looking Pokemon. I think it's not that great competitively. Like, I think this gen with Gen 9's Mechanic of Terra, I think it's actually gotten quite better, actually. But, oh, let's go. Jolteon, rising to battle. He's taking on a Kakuna. What? Are you serious? I set up a hype moment for him just for you to have Motor Drive. That's so cringe, bro. That's such garbage. Like, just rob my son of that moment, bro. That's just terrible. Luxio. I actually like Luxio. I would not have been mad if he also got a Luxio. That would definitely would have made the team too. I think Luxio's an underrated Pokemon. I think a lot of people... You know what I've noticed a lot of the time? A lot of people shit on Luxio. They'll say, oh, Luxio's a cool design, but competitively he sucks. Competitively, he does not suck. Is he not one of the most strongest and most reliable electric types on the format? No, I will give you that. I will give you that agreement. But I don't think he just sucks. I think in Gen 9, he's one of the best to use. Because he's one of the more premier Terra cabinets that you can have. If you keep him as a solo electric type, I can kind of agree that he's not that good to have. But if you add Terra with him, ooh, baby, he's a good Pokemon. He's a very good Pokemon. In fact, there's actually, I think, like a thumbnail or two I have of him being a Terra Captain and just destroying teams, man. I love Luxray. He's a great guy. But I think that might be it. I'm gonna check the time how much we're recording for. I already know Jolteon's getting thumbnail for this video, by the way. It's only been 23 minutes. I don't really want a short episode, but I also need a grind. We're just gonna skip this dialogue, by the way. I'm not really care about this. This is nothing to do with story. There's not much to do here. Alright, blah 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 blah. Tuxedo, yeah, cool. Blah 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 blah. But there is someone here that we do want to talk to, and it's a certain someone like you. Yes. Hey, beg your pardon. Contestant you are here for. I hope very much you enjoyed them. Incidentally, Fantina, the gym leader of her home, is also a contestant. She is, how do you say, très fantastique. Fantina being myself, of course. Let me see. You also seem to be très strong. And then, so shall be. I wait for you at the gym. If I offended anyone with my French accent there, or attempt to it, I'm so sorry. I figured, you know, she is basically a woman that comes from... Wait! I just realized something! Hold on. Big development plot hole that just happened in my head. Fantina is French, right? Kalos is semi-based around France. Could there be a hint that maybe Fantina is secretly from Kalos? Big brain! Big brain, that's why I get paid the big bucks. I mean, I don't get paid by YouTube, but I get paid where I'm at. Okay, so it's a square. But we're gonna battle the trainers. We're gonna see at least what the typing is we're gonna deal with here. Alright, it is going to be... Oh. This would be rough for Jolteon. So this is either rock or it's ground. If it's rock, it's manageable. Not the greatest, but it's manageable for us. If it's ground, that's actually a little tougher for us because we're relying on one Pokemon. I hope it's rock because we can at least be doing something with it. If it's ground, this is bad. Okay, that doesn't answer my question. Thank you, game. That doesn't answer the question I had. Of whether or not this is rock or ground. I swear to God, if you have a Arena Trap right now. If you have a Arena Trap right now. Okay. Like I said, if it's rock, we can manage with it. There's only like maybe at most one Pokemon we can't use in this gym if it's rock. And that's Magcargo, obviously. If it's ground, we actually have that much of a tougher time. We have to rely on Central to carry his weight for this team. Which is a lot of pressure on Central. You know, I don't want to put that pressure on my main mans. You know, that's my guy. He's my homie. You know, he's got a lot of things to do there if he's by himself there. I also love the theme of this gym. I think this gym is so much more cooler. It actually has a lot more of a ghost feel towards it. Okay, this still does not answer my question, game! Can you just answer the question of whether or not this is going to be a rock or ground gym? And I know a lot of people will be like, oh, go based off of what the primary typing is. That'll be it. Not actually, not all the time it's not. I can tell you right now, there was a time where a Pokemon wasn't a primary flying type, it was a flying type gym. Because if flying was one of the typings. Alright, so. I like how we awkwardly run with one flashlight, by the way. I find that so funny. Oh, it's rock, okay. So rock is definitely the best case scenario here for us. It's definitely not the worst for us to deal with, but it's not, like, bad. Take down how much that does. Okay, doesn't do that much damage to us. 9 HP here. Don't you dare taunt my boy. He is going to destroy you. As long as I don't get critted, we're fine here. If he crit me, I would have died to sandstorm damage. Let's go. Jolteon picks up his first W. Let's go. Actually, he's already picked up so many Ws. That's just one of many. I'm probably sounding really egotist right now. Listen, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just really passionate about my boy, my son. You know, I'm just really passionate about Jolteon. It just sucks that there's gonna be a good chunk of brown types in this, because rock brown is a very common typing. Well, not as common, but it is relatively common. Oh look, a water type. Another soul for Jolteon. Except this time, it might live a hit because it's a sand boosted. I'm actually genuinely curious. Like, oh god, my shot! Oh, that did nothing! Jolteon eats! And we're so fast, we don't care. I'm sorry. I'm trying to tone it down there for you guys, sorry. I just can't help being pumped when it's my Pokemon doing the work out there. Randomizer. He's got down low. He raised his attack. I'm swapping out. I'm not risking this. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh, no wonder. Oh, frick you! Frick you, you stupid noggin-looking head! Oh my god! Oh, fuck you, Zoe 101. Oh my god! That scared the living hell out of me. Like, legit, I thought I was losing my son. Alright, it's a heart. That's on the door. Oh my god, dude. That was not funny. Ooh, that was not funny. Like legit, dude. That was just cruel, mean punishment. That was a ton of experience. Right horn will just stay in. Swap out. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take out the gym trainers in this episode, and then we're gonna go ahead and grind. I'm debating on one or two things here, right? I am debating on I guess over helping him doesn't really help too much there. I am debating on potentially just leveling up and evolving my Torterra right here and right now. But the problem is, I feel like I'm just trying to win I'm just trying to win this Nuzlocke over level, and I'm not trying to make it a challenge for myself, as some would say. Oh god, the Rampardos, he's back. Good news is, if you try to pursuit trap me this time, I'll live it. Scary face, okay. Low-key kind of sad that our main... Also, I don't know why I keep going into this guy. I should just really go into my Gastro. But I guess in fairness, my Gastro's level 30, and I'm trying to maybe just not use him as much. Graveler. Because obviously he is level 30. He is level 30, so I figured, you know, it might be just nice to get Central some levels. Rockthrow. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just heal up real quick. Not throw a Pokeball, not waste my turn. Just gonna heal. Play it safe. Play it cool. Of course you get a Magnitude 9. That did only 12 damage to me. Oh, but Rock's a rough typing we got though, man. We've gotten pretty, like, 2 of our 3 gyms are really rough to get right at the get-go. Because it really kind of surprises me that Rock is actually being a challenging typing for us. Even though I don't think Rock's going to be that challenging of a typing, it's just, I think the fact that we have Mons that just... Of course you have Lightning, you just have Volt Absorb. Just have Volt Absorb, that makes so much sense. Alright, we're only going into this guy, so that way I can just Mud Bomb. But really? Volt Absorb. Didn't intend for that, but alright, that worked. Alright, so we're looking for a heart. Okay, we found the heart. Where are we at now? 33 minutes. You know what? You know what, guys? I'm feeling crazy. I'm feeling crazy right now. Because you know what we're going to do? We're going to take on the gym right now. That's right, we're going to take on the gym right now. Oh, finally, you have arrived. Since I have come to this country, I have always tried to learn new things. They hold contests in this city. I say to myself, a fiend will excel. That is why I dress this way. See un performance. Also, I study Pokemon very much. I have come to Gym Leader. And so it shall be that you challenge me. But I shall win. This is what a Gym Leader does, no? Again, I apologize for a terrible French accent. Sonia. That's actually a cute name for her. And she's a gent, apparently. Okay. Almanite, freest KO of my life. You know what's really funny, though? We didn't get any of the other rock-type Pokemon. It seems some pretty standard stuff. See, look at there. A Lunatone. That's new. That's also the Ace. Okay. Oh my god. We're gonna be doing this. I actually didn't think Sideway. Oh, of course you get a high roll with the Sideway. Sideway, oh my god, Central, you beast! And Probopass. Oh my god, Central! Yo! My man Central! He came to play, big dog. Oh, so very strong. You and your Pokemon so strong. Your power is admirable. I shall honor with this new badge. Yeah! Oh, sorry. I skipped through that text accidentally. Oh my god! 3 gym badges. But you must not forget this. There are many other trainers, strong trainers too. There are many more in Sinnoh. Have patience. You must become stronger one at a time. If you could just give us a better TM! But, anyways, that is it for today's episode, guys. And we did it! We did it! We did it! Yeah! I actually didn't think I was going to do the gym in this episode, but you know what? I said F it. Let's just go ahead and do it. I'm already there. Let's just do it. So what I'm going to do now, though, I'm going to be doing some training. I might get Torterra evolved. I may not. It just really depends on what I want to do. But I do think I'm going to get everyone up to level 30. I know, technically speaking, the next gym leader's ace, I think, is 31 or 33, potentially. But we still have a lot of routes and a lot of encounters to go. And like I said, we're on the route now. We're pretty much on the route where Spiritomb is at. So, again, as of right now, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get up, caught up to recordings on when we drop the episode where you guys vote for Spiritomb here, and I'm gonna go give it a maximum of maybe 2-3 days after that. If you guys do not give me a suggestion, I will flip a coin, and whatever decision it is, that'll be what it is. But I hope you guys will put your input on it. Again, vote on the previous episode. And even if you want to vote on this episode, still, because who knows, maybe I'll upload this video as well. But please do vote. Do you guys want us to randomize a random Pokemon and just input into the game? Or do you guys want us to get a secondary encounter on the same route of our first encounter for one route we do go to next? Well, with that being said, we are 3 gym visits down. We're all going in episode 9 already, so we're really cranking out the episodes here for you guys. But thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode. Until next time, guys, peace.